G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is March 29, 2023. This is the spot silver price update. This is the three timelines we look at, the daily, the 4 hourly and the hourly. And currently all three timelines are in an upswing with the CCI 1500 and a moving average 400 applied to those. So they're all in a positive momentum, meaning you only take long trades, no short trades at this point. So at the moment, just drilling down on each of these, you can see here it's based on that high to that low. I've done a retracement there and it's retraced as high as the 78%, and there's a key resistance area forming on that red line as we speak. So it's bounced off that once and it looks like it's advancing towards that resistance area, and I'll come back to that in a minute, but just show you the lower time frames. We've also got this higher level descending trend line and also this ascending trend line. So at the moment, just be mindful it may consolidate within this wedge as it forms in the coming days and weeks, possibly. So we may see further downside. That's the daily. On the 4 hour chart, similar sort of thing. So you'll notice here, again, we're in an upswing. One of our trading ideas is to look when both the higher time frame and the lower time frame is in alignment, we take long trades. And we use, for example, fractals in this case. And there's other entry strategies I've published previously, but this is just one strategy that works well. So whenever it breaks above the fractals, like it could have done there, you would go long. Now again, it's broken above there in the last couple of bars, but just be mindful that we're reaching this key resistance area and it may bounce down from there. So just be mindful of that. If it breaks through that, great. But just be mindful, it might be a bit too late to enter at the moment. Just be careful of this resistance as we move forward. On the hourly chart, likewise, we're going long. I've drawn this little Fibonacci retracement in that little area there. And you'll notice there it's come back and bounced off the 50% level in that lower time frame. But similar sort of story to the 4 hour. You could have gone long there and potentially you would have possibly made a few pips on that gain there. And just be mindful, there is a strong resistance formed there and we want to be careful it doesn't bounce down from there and take further downside. So we want to be careful of going long at this point, especially if you're not into the trade at the moment. I wouldn't be advising that. I'd probably wait till it breaks above that resistance, but especially if it breaks above this diagonal descending line, then it's probably a more powerful signal to wait for in terms of more bullishness. But at the moment, cautiously go long. But if you need to understand how to properly trade using the average down approach, we don't use stop losses. Reference some of the links in the description below. Subscribe and like the channel and support us on Patreon. Links in the description below. Thanks and see you in the next video.